Starting recording. All right. Okay, so it's the last university for day 2. I hope you guys are still with us because let's give it up for Hong Kong Polytechnic University. Hong Kong Polytechnic University, also known as PolyU, is a prominent public research university located in Kowloon, Hong Kong. Established in 1937 as the government trade school, it has undergone several transformations, becoming the Hong Kong Technical College in 1947 and officially gaining university status in 1994. With a rich history spanning over 85 years, PolyU has evolved into a leading institution known for its focus on applied sciences and professional education. PolyU is recognized for its strong emphasis on research and innovation, contributing significantly to advancements in technology and applied sciences. The university operates numerous research centers and institutes, focusing on areas such as sustainable urban development, textiles and apparel, and aviation services. Its commitment to knowledge transfer ensures that research outcomes are translated into practical applications that benefit society. May we welcome Ho Tin Lam as they introduce the Hong Kong Polytechnic University.
Thank you, Carl. Hello, everyone. I'm Tony. So welcome you all to join this section to listen to my admission talk about studying at PolyU. So to start with, I would like to introduce about Hong Kong. So Hong Kong is a city located on the southern coast of China, also known as the gateway to China, and it connects the east and the west as a major international financial center with a strong economy and excellent infrastructure. So Hong Kong also offers a world-class education, attracting students from around the globe with its mix of Eastern and Western cultures. Hong Kong is not only a key entry point to China, but also a global window to the world, promoting international trade, investment, and innovation. So for our campus location, actually, PolyU, you can see here, our campus logo in red is located in the heart of Hong Kong. And it is situated in Hong Kong, Kowloon. And our school enjoys a prime location that makes easy to reach different parts of the city. With excellent public transportation links, including buses, trains, and ferries, students can quickly access to Hong Kong's most busiest business districts, shopping malls, cultural landmarks, etc. This central location ensures that everything Hong Kong has to offer is just a short journey away, enhancing both the academic and social experience for our PolyU students. So if you come to Hong Kong study, unless you have a Hong Kong ID card, otherwise you have to apply a student visa. So after you apply your student visa, you can enjoy your 4 years or 5 years studies in PolyU. And after your graduation, the immigration department will offer you a 2 years visa free to continue your stay in Hong Kong. So you can do whatever you like, no matter you continue your studies or to find a job here. So if you stay 1 more year in Hong Kong, so in total 7 years, you will be eligible to apply a permanent residency, which means you can have your own Hong Kong ID card and enjoy all the benefits that all the local residents have. So talking about our rankings, we rank number 57 in the QS World of 2025, and we have over 16,000 of undergraduate students from 59 countries and regions, which make us to have the 10th most international universities in 2024. So if you cannot speak Cantonese, you are no problem to study in PolyU, because in PolyU, we use English as our official medium of instruction. So all of your coursework, your lectures, and your examination will all in English. So we offer a diverse range of faculties and schools to cater various academic interests and career aspiration. This includes, you can see here, business, construction and environment, engineering, computer and mathematical science, humanities, science, and health and social science. Additionally, we have 3 schools including design, fashion and textile, and hotel and tourism management. So each faculty and school is dedicated to provide high quality education, cutting edge research, and strong industry connections to prepare our students for success in their chosen fields. So first of all, for our faculty of business, you can see they offer accountancy, accounting and finance, global business and logistics, management, marketing, etc. As you can see here for marketing, actually we got a very good ranking in Hong Kong, which is ranking #1. So here I would like to highlight one program, the Global Business and Logistics, because this is a program that we are cooperating with Copenhagen Business School. So you can enjoy a dual degree program with just paying our PolyU tuition fee. So you can choose to either stay in Hong Kong to have this course for 4 years, or you can finish your degrees for your first 2 years in PolyU. And then at your 3rd and 4th year, you continue your studies in Denmark. So after you graduate, you will gain 2 degrees from 2 different universities. So here we have our Faculty of Construction and Environment. So this faculty is unique in its comprehensive range of construction-related program, offering civil engineering, environmental engineering, and surveying, etc. So for example, talking about surveying, it is about analyzing and recording the characteristics of a land area to the Spain to help design a map or to plan for construction. So their program are designed to equip you with the skills and knowledge needed to address the challenges of modern urban development and environmental sustainability. So we have engineering as well. They offer a diverse range of program you can see here, including electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, biomedical engineering, and we have a new program called the Intelligent Robotics Engineering. So engineering at PolyU is all about solving real-world problems through innovation and technology. And the students will benefit from our state-of-art facilities, such as the Industrial Center and advanced 3D printing labs, which provide a hands-on experience and practical skills. These resources, combined with strong industry partnerships, ensure that our graduates are well prepared to meet the demand of the engineering professions. So we have Faculty of Health and Social Science, which is a strong focus on practical training and community engagement, and prepare students to make some, meaningful contribution to health and social care sector. However, some of which may require proficiency in Cantonese, such as nursing and social work. So please check the specific language requirements for interview on the program website. And then we have humanities. It is dedicated to study human culture, communication, and language. Their modern curriculums combine theoretical knowledge with practical skills, preparing students for career in education, media, and public relations, and more. So after that, we have Faculty of Science. It offers programs about biology and chemistry, as well as some of the new programs about human health and nutrition and food safety. So one of the unique advantages of studying in this faculty is to gain the opportunity to gain internationally recognized qualifications. As you can see here, those prestigious institutions from the UK. So we have 3 schools, as I mentioned. The first one is the School of Design, and you can see this unique building. If you Google about PolyU, you can see that our theme color of our campus actually is in red color. And this building is very unique with a special shape in white color. And if you are interested in studying something about, the interior design, advertising design, or product design, I think this will be a right place for you. And for information, PolyU is the only university in Hong Kong providing the design courses. And then we have the School of Fashion and Textile. It's all about fashion business and fashion innovation. So when you're studying this course, you will have a chance to use our laboratories and all those facilities to help you to build your fashion knowledge. And also you will have the opportunities to join some fashion shows and competitions as well. Then we have our School of Hotel and Tourism Management. So when you study in this school, you will not studying in our main campus normally. You will stay in our hotel icon, which is just around 3 minutes to 5 minutes away from the main campus. And hotel icon is fully owned by PolyU. So you will have your class, your lectures, and as well as some real life experience such as your internship in hospitality service, and also how's a hotel daily work and how it runs the hotel. You all can get your experience in this hotel icon. And similar with the Faculty of Business, it also provides a dual degree program with the Model University in Vienna, which is in Austria. So you can have your first 2 year studies in PolyU and then move to Austria to have your third and fourth year studies as well. So same as the Faculty of Business, you only need to pay the tuition fee for PolyU, and then you can enjoy 2 degrees from these 2 universities. And then the new faculty. So this new faculty actually will be established in January next year, but you can still apply in the coming academic year. So this new faculty is all about data science and AI studies as a new hub for innovation and excellence in technology and quantitative analysis. With a strong emphasis on interdisciplinary learning and practical experience, you will have to assess to different kinds of industry collaboration and research opportunities. Of course, you will get in touch with those, quantitative finance course, applied mathematics, data science, and AI, etc. So after talking about the major faculties and school, you will also have a choice to take a secondary major. So secondary majors are available in AIDA and IE, as you can see here. So by combining a secondary major with your primary degree, you can tailor your study to meet your interests and the demands of the competitive job market. So you can making yourself more flexible and competitive in future career. So here you can see our, the application path. So we will have 2 major application path, but when you do your application, you can only maximum choose 2 choices of program. So the first path will be the departmental scheme or standalone program. If you already very clear about what you are going to study and have a very clear academic vision, you can just take the individual program as your application choice. But you are not quite sure what kind of program or majors you would like to study, but you are interested in that particular faculty area, you can choose our broad discipline scheme, our second application path. So you will make your decision at the end of year 1 to choose the departmental scheme or the majors you would like to study. Then here I will have an example to illustrate the application path. So for the students who think accounting and finance is my major interest, that I definitely will be taking these courses. If you entering this scheme, you will go through your year 1 common curriculum, and after the end of year 1, you will have 2 choices. First choice, you can select the programs within this department to focus on your major studies. Or if you think that accounting and finance actually is not really suitable for me after the year 1 study, you can try to switch to another department or program within the same faculty. But all you need to do is to join the ranking assessment exercise. And I think this is all about your GPA performance in your year 1. So for students who are studying the broad discipline scheme. For example, the broad discipline scheme in business, you will join through a ranking assessment as well at the end of year 1. So you must make your choice to choose the program you would like to study in the Faculty of Business. And then you will go into that program by having your assessment exercise results. So after sharing about our academic study, I would like to talk about two key components of our PolyU education. So the first one is the work integrated education, which we call the WRE. WRE is an essential part of our curriculum designed to bridge the gap between academic learning and real-world professionals experience. So through WREs, students will participate in internships, industrial projects, and practical training that allow you to apply your classroom knowledge in the real work settings. So this hands-on experience not only enhance your skills and employability, but also provide valuable insights for your chosen career path. Therefore, this WRE is compulsory for graduation. And you can see the big names here that we are normally cooperating with the internship program. So as long as your your department or faculty approves, so then you can choose those company as your internship, no matter in Hong Kong or in global. But mainly here, you can see some of these company, maybe you will think, okay, so I have to come from the similar industry to get into a similar faculty to get into this industry, right? But actually all those companies here, they require different kinds of talents in different departments. For example, Disneyland, for example, they are not only require students from hotel and tourism management, but they also need the experts and students who are from engineering, from marketing, etc., in order to help their operation. So apart from working your internship in Hong Kong, you can also leave Hong Kong to have your internship, even though back to your home country, say Philippines, or you can go to Europe, UK, US, and Australia, or other Asia Pacific countries as well. So here is our updated graduate employment rate for your reference, and you can see some of our destinations of the non-local graduates. For example, some of them will join the commerce and business, education, hospitality, design, etc. And of course, some students may want to continue their studies in master program or back to their home country. Then the second key components is service learning. So service learning is a unique program that combines academic study with meaningful community service and collaboration with students from different faculties. So fostering interdisciplinary teamwork and broadening perspective. So through this service learning, it engage in projects that will address social, environmental, and some economic issues, both locally and globally. So which means you can do it in Hong Kong or in other countries. And importantly, service learning is a compulsory component for graduation at PolyU as well, same as the WRE. So it ensures that every student graduates with a well-rounded education and a commitment to making a positive impact to society by applying their knowledge and skills. So you can see a picture here that 4 of our students, they come from different faculties and join together, went to Rwanda to help the villagers to build solar plant system. And then we also focus your global exposure. So we provide different kinds of global program, including exchange, summer school, clinical placement, exchange, etc., with our partnerships around the world. So you can see here, there's over 270 partnerships that helping you to go to other countries to have your exchange experience. And here are some of our partnerships. For example, NTU Singapore, Kyoto and Nagoya University in Japan, and some other famous universities. And their their colorful exchange life. You can see how happy they are doing when they are doing their exchange in Europe, in China, or in other countries in like US, Japan, etc. Of course, we also have the summer research program, summer at Oxbridge, which will give you a chance to go to Oxford or Cambridge, and also you can join different kinds of competition and conference that are provided by your department. So we also care about your well-beings, that we offer a comprehensive range of mental and physical health service. For mental health, we providing counseling service, so students can receive professional support for stress and anxiety. And for physical health, we have health clinics located in campus that offer medical consultation. So we also has a well-equipped sports complex, including gym, swimming pool, and various sport facilities, encouraging students to stay active and healthy. And also we have 2 halls providing you to stay in your first year, both Homerton Halls and Hong Kong Halls, which are just located around 10 to 15 minutes walk away from our main campus. And you can see how the interiors look like from both halls. The picture above is from Homerton Hall, and the one below is from Hong Kong. And normally will be 2 to 3 person sharing the same room. So now I will have our current student from Philippines will do some sharing about her life in PolyU. So she's Nikki. So now I will pass the time to Nikki to do about her sharing first, and then I will talk about some of our admission requirements.
Okay, hi, I will just share my screen really quick. Sure. Okay, can I be heard? Just to make sure. Okay.
I stop share first, maybe.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm sharing my screen.
Yes.
All right. Hi everyone. So I'm Nikki, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my life at PolyU. But first, I'll give a little bit of an introduction of myself. So, hi everyone, I'm Nikki again, and I'm currently in my incoming year three studying at PolyU. I'm studying industrial and systems engineering and minoring in AI and data analytics. So I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I took up the K-12 curriculum, specifically the STEM strand. I used my high school diploma, academic transcripts, IELTS, and other extracurriculars to apply to PolyU. So for my first 2 years, I lived in Homerton Halls. It's right beside MTR and only a 10 to 15-minute walk to campus, so very convenient for those early morning classes. And you can avail of a double or triple room like Tony mentioned earlier. And as for amenities, I really found this very useful because I like to go to the gym and it was very convenient with the kitchen, laundry, and many other leisure rooms like the gaming room and a piano room, and well, I guess many others that you could explore as well if you ever visit. So in Homerton Halls, there are many colors to differentiate among the floors, and each of them have their own theme and community. For me, I chose the blue halls because I always enjoyed playing sports back in the Philippines. This hall hosted many activities to do with healthy lifestyles, such as urban farming, sports, and hiking. And after some time, I was also able to help with the events in halls. So this really helped me get out of my comfort zone and meet many other PolyU students. I would say because of this, hall was a very integral part of my university experience. It was definitely an adjustment to live far from my family and my Philippine friends, but living with my hallmates made it seem much more like home. Aside from hall events, I would say that PolyU also hosts many events for non-local and exchange students. From personal experience, moving to another country and while starting university itself was a very big change and quite stressful. But these events really helped me adjust to the new environment, make unforgettable memories, and meet many of my close friends today. And honestly, it's really fun. If you look at the pictures, we went hiking, we learned how to make salted egg, we went on bus tours, and many more. It's really a good way to immerse yourself in the Hong Kong culture while also meeting many other students from different cultural backgrounds from all around the world. As for internship and part-time opportunities, I think Tony mentioned a few earlier, but as for my personal experience, I think they're very inclusive towards students like me who've had no prior internship experience in their chosen field or are still unsure of their future career. So this summer, I joined the STEM internship scheme through PolyU, and I worked at an IT consulting company as a data analyst. I not only gained exposure to working at a company, but I also was able to work closely with the CEO and learn a lot from him. So yeah, aside from that, I also am working as a student assistant for one of my professor's research projects. We're currently designing a polishing tool wherein I'm assisting with the design and 3D modeling aspect. And I think if you listen to the roles of these jobs, they're in very different fields. One's software, more software related, the other one's a little bit more hardware engineering related. And yeah, I think that just kind of highlights how PolyU provides many opportunities for students to gain real world experience and understand the career goals. So even if my major isn't really software programming heavy, I still got opportunities to explore this interest of mine through internships and other programs. There are also many exchange or outbound opportunities. I think this was covered a little bit earlier, so I'll just share a little bit of my own experiences about going on exchange. As for my experience, I recently went on a service learning trip to Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. After taking a preparatory course for one semester, we had a 6-day trip to Vietnam, wherein we worked with NGOs and a Vietnam university to promote sustainability in the Vietnam wet markets. Our group decided to conduct surveys and give samples of our sustainable products, as you can see in the pictures on the left. This helped me improve my business skills, communication, project planning, and also pushed me to go out of my comfort zone, especially when approaching a lot of the people in the wet market to participate in our project. As for my service learning, I chose a course under the Faculty of Business to improve the skills associated with this field, but you can also choose many others depending on your interests, such as electrical engineering, computing, hospitality, and many more. So aside from the service, PolyU also planned many tours for us to explore Ho Chi Minh City itself. Our professors, they even took us to many different restaurants and local spots. And in our free time, many of us planned other activities to explore Vietnam as if we traveled there ourselves. So it was a very difficult yet rewarding trip, and it had a very good balance of that like work hard, play hard mindset. And I came out of it with a new set of skills and a very tight-knit, close group of friends. I also recently went on this exchange at Cambridge University, specifically Girton College. I took the Mathematics for Engineering summer program. This program is offered to a select number of students in the Faculty of Engineering, and it was pretty convenient, I would say, as the accommodations and food were provided, and the program fee is conditionally subsidized by PolyU. We were able to live in Girton College alongside full-time Cambridge students and students from other universities. So I would say it's very unforgettable. It's a very unforgettable experience as I got a glimpse of what it would be like to live as a Cambridge student. And I also learned from the Cambridge professors and immersed myself in their student community. As for aside from the studies, Cambridge and their student ambassadors also organized several activities to introduce British and Cambridge culture. We went punting. If you don't really know what that is, that's riding on a boat, and they're gonna take you around to look through the city. It was very interesting. We had afternoon tea, toured around the city, and well, there were many more activities as well. It was a very interesting experience to say the least, because I've never studied outside of Asia. So this gave me the opportunity to widen my perspective and also meet a diverse new group of people. So I hope this gives you a better glimpse of life at PolyU and the programs they have to offer. And thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much. So I will continue about the admission requirements. So for the admission requirements, if you are going to take IB, you have to get at least 32 or above out of 45. And if you are taking A level, you have to get at least 3B in 3 A-level subjects. For SAT or AP, you need to have your high school diploma results, and then for SAT you need to get 1,190 score, or ACT 24. And then AP, you need to get grade 3 or above in 2 AP subjects. So if you are using your your national curriculum as like the high school diploma at your grade 12, you need to get at least an average score of 80% or above. So apart from the general admission requirements, you also need English test results for our English requirements. For example, IB, you need to get grade 4 or above in either English or English. And if you take IELTS, you need to get an overall band score of 6 or above. So one of the following English requirement will be fine. Just submit one exam result will be perfect. And here is the academic year tuition fee in last year for your reference. So for the coming year, the fee is still subject to approval, so which will be confirmed hopefully in next month. So you can go to our website to have a check. So for the previous year, the tuition fee is at about 160,000 Hong Kong dollar, and for if you're staying in our dormitory, it will cost you 16,900 Hong Kong dollar. And for living costs, by averagely will be roughly around 51,000 Hong Kong dollar. So in total, it will be about 228,000 Hong Kong dollars. So that will be just a reference for you. And Hong Kong PolyU is very generous. We offer different kinds of scholarships to you in order to you have your study here. So first, we have academic entry scholarship. So you don't need to submit any application for the academic entry scholarship, because we will base on your final exam result to see if you can fit the exam results to get your scholarship accordingly. And we normally will be ranking from the half tuition scholarship up to full tuition scholarship plus living allowance per year. So apart from the academic scholarship, we also have non-academic scholarship, which we normally call it as a STARS program. So STARS program actually is about your extracurricular activities. So in 4 main areas, including sports, art and culture, STEM, and also some leadership and community services. So if you are applying STAR, please upload all those documents you have, no matter the competition results, certificates, award, or ranking, etc., etc. Just upload what you have in order to apply the STARS scheme. And then last but not least is about our application timeline. So our application will start from 23rd of September, and then we will have an early round deadline on 15th of November. So after that, we will have a main round deadline on 6th of February. And if places are still available, we will have an extended round, of course, until 15th of May. But please make your application as early as possible, because all the application assessment and offer issuance will be on a rolling basis, which means it's first come, first serve. If you apply early, you will have a higher chance to get offers and scholarships. So those offers will be in a conditional offer, because you still have not submit your final result, final exam result yet. All you will upload will be your transcript, your predicting grades from your teachers or schools to our system. So when you apply PolyU, please go to our e-admission portal to create an account and then fill in the application form, your personal information, as well as uploading supporting documents. So after that, you just need to settle an application fee with $57, and then it's finished. So what you need to do is focus on your study and do a better grade in your final exam, and then you can reach our conditional offer, and I will see you in PolyU. So here's come to the end of my admissions talk of today. So if you have further questions, you can feel free to ask it in this coming Q&A section, or after today's section, you can scan this green QR code to send me a WhatsApp to ask me about studying at PolyU or whatever questions you have about the life at PolyU and about our programs. And besides sending WhatsApp, you can also email to our office or email to me as well. So this is the end of my sharing of today. Thank you. So anyone have questions, just feel free to ask.
Let's all give it up to Mr. Lam and Hong Kong Polytechnic University for their insightful talks for tonight. As usual, the stage is going to be open for any questions. Once again, we would also like to thank your university for taking the time for all of us today. So for the questions, you could, for people attending the session right now, you could either directly message us in the chat, you could unmute yourselves to talk and ask the question, or you could privately message me or Mr. Tony, and Mr. Tony will be happy to answer. Additionally, if you want to hear from the university after the session, especially PolyU, answer this form, which I'll send in chat right now, which is the post-college fair form. So if you answer this and you select PolyU, you'll be added to PolyU's mailing list, and they will be able to send updates to you. So okay, we'll give you 2 minutes to ask questions. Once 11:41 hits, we will start the question and answer portion. All right, I think we could start the question and answer portion right now. So I've got a question from the chat. Do college admissions evaluators typically prefer applicants who are well-rounded or those who show a high level of expertise in a specific field?
So I would say depend which program you are applying to. So if you are interested in a particular program, please go to their website to check if they have some preferred subjects, because some of them may be for engineering or for science, they will have some preferred subjects. And of course, we wish to have all-rounded students. So all you need to do, actually, you have to do a very good result in your exam in order to get a good score. The higher score you get, that will be a higher chance for you to get into PolyU. So when the case come to, like 2 applicants sharing the same public exam results, of course, we will look into their portfolio to see their, extracurricular activities or other awards they are achieving, etc. So it depends on the subjects you are applying to.
All right, thank you very
Very
much
good question.
Thank you very much for that. I have got another question in the chat. So, is there a big Filipino community in PolyU, and how does it help aspiring college applicants who want to apply to PolyU assimilate into the university?
I think Nikki can share some thoughts about this question, talking about the Philippines community in PolyU.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with the assimilating portion. While PolyU doesn't really have a Filipino association, we have another one called an International Student Association. And well, as someone who joined a lot of events in that association, I think I really found my Filipino community there because um growing up in the Philippines, I found that it was a very tight-knit community. And I think here in Hong Kong, it's the same thing. Once you meet one Filipino, you just end up meeting everyone else. And I think assimilating is very easy in this kind of community.
All right. Thank you very much for that.
And I would
So,
like to add a point. Apart from the International Student Association, you also have a South Asian Student Association and other kinds of student association. Actually, they are welcome you to join, no matter which countries you come from. So, if you want to stay active, just be active in PolyU, and then you can definitely make friends from different countries, from different regions, and of course, you will meet some of your classmates or schoolmates from your home country as well.
all right. Thank you very much. I have another question that I got from the chat. So, what are the opportunities for students within the university, but not counting academics? So, this may include orgs, extracurriculars, and life in Hong Kong.
So I guess Nikki can share some of them as well.
All right. So for me, I joined a few associations when I came here. I think something that might be familiar is Isaac, because we also have that in the Philippines. And there's the PolyU racing team. And there's also so many other associations for sports, arts, and well, a lot more that I might not be able to name myself right now. But yeah, depending on your interests. And I think I've also mentioned earlier, there's a lot of events for non-local students for us to help just learn about the Hong Kong culture and assimilate and meet other people who come from the Philippines and other nations as well.
All right. Thank you so much for the question. Are there any more questions that you guys want to ask PolyU? I'll give you 1 or 2 more minutes to ask more questions. One more thing I'd like to ask. Um, what makes PolyU stand out from the universities in Asia, and especially in Hong Kong? Because there are a lot of big good universities in Hong Kong. So what makes PolyU stand out?
So for PolyU, as I mentioned, we are not just focusing about academic. We also focus about your future career and also your community engagement and the global exposure. So we have a lot of resources that supporting our students to find different opportunities and makes their dreams come true. So what makes PolyU stand out is these kind of support actually make our students can explore more outside the classroom, not only in the internship but also in social service around the world. And of course, nowadays under the globalization, we all know that we're now living in a global village. We all want our students to have a good global exposure in order, to put them in a good place and the right place in Hong Kong to explore their career. So I think after these years, which make PolyU can have a good world ranking, and that not only because our resources, but also the outstanding performance from our alumni that build that good reputation in different kind of industry, not only in Hong Kong, but also in the world.
All right, thank you very much for that. Are there any more questions? All right, so I think that does it for today.
Thank you,
So,
Carl.
so again, I will just bump the post-college fair form. So if you want to hear from the universities, especially PolyU, answer the form and you will be added to the mailing list of the universities of your choice. Okay, so It's finally over. I hope that you guys were able to make the most out of this day in our conference and college fair today. We at camp would once again like to thank you all, our participants, universities, and speakers, for giving your all to make this day such a success. Although, don't forget to stay tuned and ready as we still have one more final day for our conference and college fair. We hope that you will be able to join us tomorrow as we end uphill. College View Valleys 2024 with a bang. Thank you once again to Mr. Tony and PolyU and to all of you. And we hope that we help each and every one of you through your own uphill journey throughout your college applications journeys. Good evening, and everyone, and rest well for today. The session's over. Thank you very much.